Hello, this is Pastor Cecil A. Thompson, and this is Blessings from the Heart. Pride to pity. 2 Chronicles 26, verse 16. After Uzziah became powerful, his pride led to his downfall. He was unfaithful to the Lord his God and entered the temple of the Lord to burn incense on the altar of incense. In Scripture, there are two wonderful examples of men whose hearts stayed true to the Lord throughout their lives, Joseph and Daniel. It was because of their humility. Regrettably, there are many examples in the Bible who started out as God's heroes, but ended up as God's zeros. It was because of their pride. Consider Saul and Samson. Sadly, we must include Uzziah. As long as Uzziah sought the Lord, he was able to be God's man in leading Judah to subdue her enemies. But somewhere along the line, he began to think that it was his own ability that brought victory. That is always the beginning of the end for anyone. His success caused him to take his eyes off of the Lord and on himself. Let's face it, he blew it. Our modern-day church scene is littered by the wreckage of ministers who started out with humility and total commitment to the Lord, but came to destruction when they grew popular and failed to rely totally on the Lord. I have no idea what was in Uzziah's mind when he entered the temple to offer incense to the Lord. I do know the consequences of his action. Leprosy. Failing to rely on the Lord doomed him to a life of humiliation and separation. You have to feel sorry for this man who started out with such great promise, but ended with such great shame. From pride to pity. Blessings, dear hearts. Walk with God today and become a blessing. This is Pastor Cecil.
We trust you've enjoyed today's devotional. Please forward this devotional on to someone who could use the encouragement. If you aren't currently receiving Pastor Cecil's daily devotionals, you can subscribe by going to dailyevotional.com or pastorcecil.com.